Hi, welcome to Gabbing with Girlfriends. And my girlfriend today is Rika O'Connor. And we've not spoken for so long
No.
that no, text. We do text a
Yeah, we
bit. And we recently saw each other at an event. But other than that, the year just kind of goes by and we're back where we were the year before.
life
Having
happens. Yeah.
having just infrequent chats. How are you anyway?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm okay, thank you. You look well.
Thank you.
Are you
Trying.
good?
Yeah, I'm trying.
No, you're good. Will you quit doing that? Because you're really good.
Okay, I'm great.
There
I'm
you
great.
go. Why didn't you just say that in the first place?
I don't know.
Huh. Should we change subjects?
No, go ahead. Whatever you want to talk
Oh,
about.
well, you've recently had a life change,
I have.
and I think you're all the better for it.
I'm just
You
pushing
look better.
forward. I'm pushing
Yeah,
forward.
what can you do?
And yeah, exactly. There's nothing else I can do. So I'm just
No.
going forward.
Yeah,
Stuff
there you go.
happens.
Going forward, looking healthy and happy.
Trying to do that too. Me first.
Are you are you looking forward to your summer?
Yes. Well, I mean, I love summer. I just love summer in LA. A couple trips planned, as you know.
So
So
tell me about England. How long are you going?
I think I'm there 6 days.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you going to do anything other than be in Birmingham?
Uh, yeah, I'm going to go to London too. So I've never been.
Is that
I've never
right?
been. No, it's my first time. I
Whoa.
know. I know. So I want to see some things and do some things.
Do you know to get into England now, you have to do this visa thing? Did you know that?
Yeah, I've just recently learned about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's new. Have you done it yet?
No, not yet, but probably pretty soon because it's coming up in the
You just
next.
need to download the app. You know all that. You know about the app. It takes 5 minutes. It costs like $9 for 3 years or something.
Yeah.
Super easy. Yeah,
Okay,
you'll
good.
love it. Easy.
Yeah.
So, are you going to be with a friend or just all work people? Not that your work people aren't friends too, because I know they are.
Right,
But
they are. I'm going with Rianne, who you know.
oh, I didn't know she was going too. Yay!
Yeah, she's coming with
I
me, and
love
she
it. I
goes
love
there
her.
all the time. She recently discovered she had a brother, and
No
he lived.
way.
Yes, during COVID, she found out that her father had a son prior to her, and so she's got an older brother now, and they've become very close. And she's been over
Oh my
there
God.
like 5 or 6 times to visit him, and he's been over here. And I met him. He was
He's
here about
English.
a month or so ago, so I met him, and we're gonna try to see him, when we're there too.
And is he English or he just happens to live there?
He's English. Yep,
How funny
I
is that?
know, and they
But
kinda
I
look
get
at
it because
yeah, it's weird.
I have I have a sister that my dad did the same thing. Um, and we've met once, but we communicate.
Yeah,
And she's older than me. And yeah, it's bizarre. But what's really interesting is I have a niece that she's a professor, she has a PhD, she's amazing. And it was one of my brother's daughters that we all kind of knew about, but didn't know where she was or whatever. Such a long story, but she ended up finding me. And we did DNA testing just to be
yeah,
100% sure, even though we
yep.
already were, because I knew she existed. And she sent me this photo of my brother that nobody could have had,
Wow.
but her mom had it. So it's so bizarre when somebody comes into your life that you never knew existed.
I can't even imagine because I don't have any siblings, so that would be
Well,
really
you should
wild.
wish one will come along then.
I know, I kinda mentioned it to my dad just to see if he would if, like, he would say anything, like, with his eyes, but he was just like it didn't seem like it. Didn't seem like he was nervous
What,
at
right over
all.
his head?
So
Yeah,
how long
yeah,
ago
it's
did
really
you
it's
find out? Did you find out in recent years or, like, many years ago? When
no recent, fairly recent. Like I
like, in the
always knew
last
my
5
sister
years?
10,
5,
10
10,
for my
yes. Hers was,
niece.
like, in the last 5 for sure. It's so
It's
wild.
so cool. So
Yeah.
cool. So, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
happy
know
for
a
her
couple
because,
people that this has happened to, like friends of mine that in recent years. It's wild.
yeah, it's kind of with all these DNA testing now. And how did they find each other?
He knew she existed. She did not know he existed, but he had never reached out. And it was something like her dad was dying, and his friend knew about it, and his friend told her. And she just explored it, and it was pretty easy to find him. And she goes, I'm just going to write him and see if he writes me back. And he did.
Wow,
Yeah.
I love it.
Hmm. He's great.
Oh,
He's
that's so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Well, hopefully you'll find one. Hopefully you'll find a new relation. Yeah, because it's just interesting. It's just, and it's a different kind of relationship. Like I have other nieces, and it's a whole different relationship than
Yeah.
with my niece. And with my sister, yeah, it's kind of it's weird. And I adore her. Nothing, I mean, it's not her fault. It's
Yeah, of
nothing
course.
to, but anyway, it just goes to show how lucky you are that you had a dad that stayed faithful to your mom.
Yeah, right.
That in itself is unique, right?
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
So that's cool. I'm glad you're going to be doing London as well.
Yeah,
It's definitely, you'll find far more to do in London than in Birmingham.
of
But
course. That's what I've heard.
okay, so what are you most looking forward to at the show?
Um, I don't know. It's going to be really cool. I think the show is going to be really cool. The whole thing, it's really good guests, really good people involved. I think it'll be good. I know
Yeah,
you're probably like, I can't wait till it's over.
well, it's just, yeah. I mean,
It's probably a lot of work for you, right?
we're talking about that last Aussie Sabbath show and how this has turned into a just huge festival, sort of. Not sort of, it's festival.
Yeah.
It's like every heavy rock band's playing, and yeah, it'll be really fun, really interesting. I'm hoping for great weather. In England, you
Yeah,
never know.
I know.
And yeah, it'll be fun. And that's July 5th. And July 6th, I think everybody will just collapse in relief. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Good. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So, in the meantime, the month of June is, in case you didn't know any of these, Pride Month,
I did know that.
Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month,
Did not know that.
African American Music Appreciation Month,
No.
and Candy Month. So, I never
What was
knew
the last one?
Candy
Oh,
Month.
candy. Oh, I like
Can
candy. Yeah, I like candy.
Yeah, me too. So I knew about Pride Month. I don't know that I knew the other middle ones existed. I definitely didn't know Candy Month existed, but I'm excited to learn this. We're only a couple days into June, and I'm going to start celebrating it.
And eating candy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I eat
me
it anyway, but now I've got an excuse, right?
right? I love candy.
Um,
I have candy everywhere.
every
I
day.
have
Me
a
too.
Snickers right here on my desk.
That's for your late afternoon pick me up instead of coffee. And do you drink coffee?
Mm-mm, never.
Yeah, I think I knew that.
Yeah.
Do you drink tea?
No, because we've met for coffee before, but I always get tea. Yeah, I drink tea.
So your caffeine comes with tea and soda? Do you drink soda?
Once in a while, like maybe once every 2 months, I'll have one Coke, and I won't even
Yeah, me
finish
too.
it. Yeah.
Me too.
And I drink a
I have
regular
been
Coke,
eating
no diet.
food that
Drink a regular.
what?
I drink a
Yeah.
regular Coke. I don't have diet.
No, me neither. If I'm
Yeah.
going for it, I go for it.
Yeah, I go for it too.
Um,
I
and
love
I
iced tea
usually
in
do
the
it for the,
afternoon. Yeah, like a nice iced tea in the
I usually
afternoon.
do
That's my little pick me up. I don't need it in the morning. I'm fine in the morning getting up without anything like that.
if I have iced tea after 3, I don't sleep at night.
Yeah, I
So,
I don't think I would drink it after 3 or 4, maybe a little bit later than that, but that's about it for me too.
is Snickers your favorite candy, or does that just happen to be what you have right
It
there?
was growing up, like, it was always my favorite, and I still love it, and I go through phases, like, right now, I'm in a Snickers phase, but then, like, I love those caramellos. Sometimes I'm in a
Hmm.
caramello phase, and then I love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Sometimes I'm in that phase, so Those are probably my three top favorites of chocolate candies, you know.
Are you a dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or white chocolate?
Mostly milk, but I'll eat dark too. When I was a kid, I loved white chocolate, and now I think I'm just
I
over
don't
it.
get it.
Yeah, it's too sweet,
Yeah,
I
I don't
think.
get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
dark. I'm all about the dark chocolate.
I try to eat dark more
Okay,
because I know it's a
so
little bit more healthy. It's a little bit
it
more
is
healthy,
healthier.
so I try to eat that more,
It's
but
healthier for you and healthier for you and deadly for your dog.
yes, I know. That I know. The good thing about Tito is I don't think he would ever even try to eat it. He doesn't like anything sweet. He would never try to eat a grape ever, so at least there's that, you don't have to worry about that. Um, he likes meat. He likes meat. That's all he likes. He doesn't like vegetables. He doesn't like candy. He won't eat like a pill if I drop a pill accidentally or something. So there's that. That's one good thing. Because I'm always dropping things anyway.
Do you know, me too. Me too. Yeah, so it's a good thing. I'm down to just one dog now, and she's a tiny little thing, and she's also old, so she doesn't really like a lot of things. And I'm old, so I'm dropping things all the time. And fortunately, she doesn't care. She
Yeah.
just doesn't even notice. She either can't smell it, see it, or hear it.
Yeah, he
So it
doesn't
works
care
out
either.
well for us.
So no worries there.
Okay, so you have to tell me a song that lifts you up, that when you're feeling kind of blah, what song makes you feel better?
Oh,
That's hard, isn't it?
yeah, but there's a lot, you know. Um,
Name three then. You can name some for me too, because I can't think of any. I'm not, I'm not a go to a playlist person. I'm not a really big
oh
song
wow.
person. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of really one song in particular. I mean, there's so many that I love, but I usually will put like albums on. If I'm in a cranky mood or whatever, a sad mood, and I'll just put something on that I know is going to put me in a better mood.
Like what? Like what band?
I mean, Jellyfish. Jellyfish always puts me in a good mood, and I love
Hmm.
that band, and I love those records. So, and I listen a lot when I'm cooking because it's better than getting lost in my thoughts when they're not good thoughts, you know? So I
Yeah,
always
yeah.
put something like that on when I'm cooking. I love the band Marvelous 3, and I put that on because it's really poppy and pumpy, you know, makes me feel good, stuff like that. But I love things like the Beatles too, you know? I can always listen to the Beatles,
Yeah,
Queen,
yeah.
you know, the classic stuff like that. I love it.
Queen's a good one. Do you listen to things like Bruno Mars?
I do. Also, that puts me in a really good mood. Bruno Mars is
Me
great.
too. That would
Yeah,
be mine. Yeah,
yeah, I forgot about that. That's a good
that would
one.
be. Yeah, I love Bruno Mars. That I could
Mhm.
listen to Bruno Mars if I'm happy or sad or
Yeah.
cooking or anything. That's probably bizarrely enough if I because I do a lot of long distance driving, and I'll listen to a podcast, and then I'll listen to some comedy shows. And then if I just want to really lose myself in music without kind of thinking about the comedy or paying attention to the comedy or thinking about the podcast, then I'm Bruno Mars or Taylor Swift.
Yeah, those are good. You
So,
know who I just saw at Bottle Rock was Benson Boone.
oh my
Oh my
God.
god.
Oh my
Loved it.
God.
Loved every
Me
second of the
too.
show. Every minute of it, and
Me too.
that's another one that puts me in a good mood. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I
Love,
loved
love,
it.
love. I knew him before the Grammys, and but neither nor. I kind of like I liked him, but
Indifferent,
I
right?
mean I
Like I
definitely
said.
liked him. Pardon?
Yeah, like just indifferent. He was just like I knew a couple
Yeah.
songs, but oh my god, the show was incredible.
No, the Grammy performance was incredible. I
Well,
was
yeah,
like,
that's where I first saw
yeah,
him. I had
me
heard
too.
the songs
Me too.
before, but I didn't know anything about him. Saw that,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Well, okay." So when I
Me
saw he
too.
was playing that
Love,
festival,
love.
yeah, I was so happy. He he wasn't even the headliner. Justin Timberlake was, and I mean, JT's great, but I think he kind of blew him off the stage.
Oh yeah, I'd have left after Benson Boone
He
gone.
was so good. I mean, by the time JT came on, I was like, it was like a notch down, you know. It was like he's still really good. I was still really good, but it wasn't as I didn't have that, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. That's funny. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good
Mhm.
one. Okay, what's a memory from your childhood? Somebody sent these in, by the way, from your childhood that you feel really shaped the person you are today.
Um, I think, like, growing up in my both of my grandmother's kitchens and cooking with them and stuff, like, learning things about their families. I'd always ask both of them questions about their families because they both had a lot of siblings, and I don't have any. So I would always just ask them questions about their, what it was like when they were growing up. And my one grandma is Italian, was Italian, and I was like, "How did you communicate with your parents?" But she didn't really speak fluent Italian because she was mostly lived in the United States. So they didn't really speak English. And I was like, "How did you communicate with them?" She goes, "We just did." And I spoke it better when I was a kid, but since I grew up
Yeah, I
here,
get it.
I didn't really use it. So I was
Yeah, I get
fascinated
it.
with that. And that made me take Italian. I took Italian in high school and in college because
Oh,
I wanted
wow.
to get to her roots. And she still had a lot of siblings older that were still alive at the time. So I would talk to them a little bit in Italian because they still remembered some of it.
So, do you think that's what made you a cook?
Yeah, for sure.
I
For
love
sure.
it.
I love to cook. And I love those memories. And with both of them, it was just, different, like, but kind of the same, different families, but kind of the same. We're making different kind of foods and talking about different things, but the same experiences.
I don't have a, it's weird. I don't have a lot of memories from my childhood. And I don't know that I really have a lot of especially fond memories of my childhood, not for any reason, but I just don't really, I don't have bad memories either. But I remember my dad used to take me to Howard Johnson's on a Sunday for pistachio ice cream. So that was my highlight of the week. And I still like pistachio ice cream. So that's
Mhm.
probably shaped, or just the fact that I have such a sweet tooth. So that probably shaped that.
Yeah.
But I remember being in I was 4, and I remember this like it was yesterday, being in excruciating pain, and my mom and dad telling me that we were going to go to Howard Johnson's, so I had to get in the car. And I remember being happy about it, and then waking up in the hospital having had my appendix out.
Oh
So
my
I think
god.
that shaped my life into not trusting anybody at
Oh,
all because I didn't get the Howard Johnson's. I had an appendectomy instead. So that
that
definitely,
is
that definitely shaped me.
I have a lot of memories, like, a lot of memories from when I was like, they start probably at 3 or 4 years old, and I remember a lot of things, like, instances, not, like, long drawn out things, but, like, instances that, like, I remember going to see King Kong in the movie theater with my parents. Like, they woke me up because they were going to a later movie at night, like, just things like that. Um, People that would my parents hung out with that came over for parties, and the ones that would play games with me, or the ones who had kids and brought kids over, stuff like that.
And that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any of those. None. I don't remember my dreams either. Do you?
Yes. Sometimes I wish I didn't. Like,
No,
I had one last
you
night
told me
that
about.
yeah, I remember them all the time, and they're always really weird and crazy. They're not normal. But I had one last night that I
Yeah.
had knee surgery. But I was awake during the knee surgery, and I did not like that at all. And I was watching him cut my knee open. Yeah,
And
I
do you
don't.
have anything wrong with your knee?
Well, my knee has been hurting the last couple days, so
You
I
don't
had
have a torn ACL that you know of or
yeah, I
torn
do. I have
meniscus?
torn meniscus and a sprained MCL and this thing on the back of my knee called a Baker cyst. And when I walk a lot, it fills with fluid. And I've been walking a lot because I've been at these festivals and things, and it's been hurting the last few days. So there is a potential surgery maybe in the future, but I don't know why I dreamt. I think my knee must have been hurting in my sleep, and that's why I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
dreaming about it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I have a torn ACL in one knee and a meniscus in the other, funnily enough.
Oh,
No idea how or why. And once upon a time, we thought maybe it had to do from when I used to spin a lot, but I don't really know why. But I had a couple of different opinions at two different times from, in two different cities even.
yeah.
And and I was told I needed surgery. And it was like microscopic, whatever they do, where it's
Yeah,
not very invasive.
arthroscopic, yeah.
And and I didn't do it, and then I quit hurting. So I'm convinced that I cured myself, but they say I'm just used to the pain. I'm numb to the pain now, but I know that's not it because
Hmm,
I'm sitting on
that's
my knees right
interesting.
now. I sit with my legs under me. So I know it's not that. I don't really know what I did, but I
Did
haven't had
you
surgery.
get a cortisone shot or anything like that?
I have had, but that no, but I don't because I don't have pain anymore.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good because
Yeah.
that's what I did with
Yeah.
this one because I had the other surgery in, I don't know, 2016, I think, the left knee. Then the right knee last year, I felt it. I know when it happened. And they were like, "We could do surgery. We could try this." I'm like, "I'd rather not right now." So I got the cortisone, and it got better for a while. Not didn't get better. It made me think it was better. It wasn't hurting, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And now that's
But you
wearing
felt
off.
better.
Yeah, now it's
Mm.
wearing off. Oh, I know it is because I can feel the pain again. And like I said, when I'm walking a lot, that thing in the back of my knee it fills up, and it's like a bulge almost. It's gross.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And then how do you make that go away? Quit
That you
walking?
just have to like elevate it and rest it. They don't really remove that. But I think if I were to get this surgery, maybe that wouldn't keep filling up because that's what happens. I think the fluid moves to a different
Well, do you
location.
wear sensible shoes?
Oh yeah, yeah, I have to
Okay.
now. Like I rarely wear heels anymore. Only for like special events like that, the TJ
Yeah.
Martell thing or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
or a wedding. Yeah.
Okay, here's another question, which we kind of just talked about a little bit, but what is your guilty pleasure with food?
Ugh.
So let's not put candy into
Okay,
it
no
since we
more
already had a
candy.
candy discussion.
Well, does ice cream fall in that? Because
No, you can say ice cream.
oh god, no, I love ice cream more than candy. Like I I eat ice cream a
What
lot.
flavor?
My favorite flavor is peanut butter and chocolate from Baskin Robbins. That's my top number one. Um, and then they also have one called World Class Chocolate that I love as well. And I love when I can find them just in the regular grocery store, like at Ralph's or Vaughn's or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I don't have to go all the way there to Baskin
Yeah,
Robbins
yeah,
to
yeah.
get it. And I
Yeah.
just bring them home. I have like four of them in my freezer right now, two of each,
Yep.
because I
You
love
can't
them.
ever have too much ice cream in the freezer.
Yeah.
Well, mine is Cheetos, which is so gross. They are so disgusting. I mean, everything about it, when you eat them and you look at your fingers afterwards,
Yeah.
they, yeah, it's
They are
so
delicious though.
gross.
I haven't
But
had them
it's
in a
so,
long time, but they are really delicious.
I mean, I don't even know how these things are legal, to be
I
honest.
know. I
I
know.
don't know how they're FDA approved. I don't get it. But
No.
anyway, so that's mine.
Not the hot ones though, just
Okay.
the regular ones, right? The
Oh
regular
no,
cheese.
I've never.
The puffy ones
Once
or
I
the
turned
crunchy ones? Do you like the puffy ones or the crunchy ones?
both,
Cheetos.
but the crunchy ones,
Okay, yeah. They are both good, but yeah,
but
I like the
both.
crunchy better too.
Anything but the hot ones. I don't like spice
I don't like
anyway.
the
And
hot
that
one.
was
I like
the same
hot
thing.
stuff. I like spicy, but not those. That doesn't taste good.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine those spicy
No.
because I used to eat spicy things. And once I turned 40, I couldn't eat spice anymore. But I wouldn't ever want to taste a Cheeto spicy. It
Hot
doesn't even
Cheeto.
sound
No.
right to me. Okay, bucket list for travel. Name one place on your bucket list that you'd like to go to. And it can't be London now because you're
No,
going.
it's not gonna be London. Okay, so this is weird. So in America, my place in America is my top place is New Orleans because I've never been to New Orleans.
I always wanted to go there too. And then I went there for a gig and hated it.
You
But
hated it? Yeah, so I don't know, that's
yeah,
just my place in America, but, like, I mean,
but I think it was just me because everybody does like it a lot. I think it was
everyone
just
says
me.
they think that I would like it. They're like, "We think you would like it there."
Yeah, I think you
Um,
would too.
I really wanna go, um, to, like, Fiji or Bora Bora or somewhere, like, really tropical, like, vacation-y like that. I've never been to, like,
And are you a sun worshiper?
not really a sun worshiper, but I love summer, I love being warm, I love, like, going in the water and stuff like that. So, I think just the idea of, like, a real vacation, a real vacation like that, and not, one that revolves around going to a show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really want to go to the Galapagos.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend that went. She loved it.
Yeah, I want to do that. And I know people that have gone that have loved it both ways. I know people that have gone on a cruise and really enjoyed it. And I know people that have gone on a cruise and really enjoyed it. And I know people that have just gone and stayed like an Airbnb and had like a
Mhm.
week there and just loving it. And this woman I know that just recently was just there a few weeks ago, she was showing me pictures. She was staying in a house that was like through Airbnb, whatever it was through,
Yeah.
not a hotel. And she'd wake up every day and go outside and couldn't even see the ground because it was just full of big turtles.
Oh, wow.
I want to do that.
Yeah. Well, you did that like safari thing or whatever with the giraffes. You lived
Yeah,
stayed in that.
yeah,
That was cool.
that was so special.
Yeah.
That would be on my bucket list if I didn't already do
Yeah,
it because that was really, really
that's on
special.
that put that on my list too. But a
Yeah,
real
that's a good one.
vacation where I'm not really doing anything sounds really nice too, like on a in a nice tropical with a clear water, maybe in one of those cabanas over the water or something,
Yeah,
you know? Yeah.
yeah, me too. Me too. I'd like to do that too.
Mhm.
Are you a fan of reality TV?
I don't have a whole lot of free time to watch TV. I don't dislike it, but, I just don't really I don't have any on my list right now that I'm watching. When I was younger and had more time, I definitely was into it, but I'm not against it. I just
I'm not a reality TV person at all. I didn't think I was until I started watching The Traders,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it is so good. I can't even tell you. I've
Yeah.
watched every episode from every country where it's been made, like a
Wow.
lunatic. Like who knew? Who
Yeah.
knew? And I only got curious because it was the number one show in England for a while. So I was just curious to see what this was. So
Uh-huh.
good.
No, I've never seen that
Um,
one.
okay. Are you more afraid of spiders or snakes?
Snakes. Oh, no snakes. Now I'm gonna have a dream about
Oh,
snakes tonight, Gloria.
sorry. Sorry. Um,
No, spiders don't I mean, I don't love spiders at all, but they don't bother me nearly as bad as snakes. Ugh. I
but
saw a
how often do
video
you ever see a snake?
on Instagram of a snakes coming through the ceiling or something. I was like, "No, stop." Oh,
But in real life, in person, how often do you ever even see a snake? Never.
hopefully never. I hope
And
never.
have you? Have you ever had one in your backyard or anything?
No, I don't think I've ever had one in my backyard. I have definitely seen snakes before. Not here though. I don't know where I was. Saw one slithering through like the
When I
grass.
lived in LA, when
Where?
I lived in LA, I was sitting outside
Yeah.
and three of my dogs were outside with me. And I'm just sitting there. I was actually I don't swim, but I was actually sitting on the side by the pool, but on the side of the pool with my
Yeah.
feet in the pool. And all of a sudden, my dog barked, and I turned around, and right in front of the door to go from the pool to the house was a rattlesnake. And I
Oh
had
my
three dogs
God.
to round up and nearly died. I screamed so loud and just kind of like made noise,
Yeah.
and it ran off into the bushes, and I was able to grab all three dogs and get in the house.
Oh my
But
God.
that was pretty scary.
Freaking out.
I wanted to move the next day. Terry wasn't there, and I remember texting him saying, "This
We're
is it. We're
moving.
gone. House is going on the market. I'm over it."
Oh my
But
God.
that was
Ugh,
scary.
it's making me sweat.
I know. Um, okay, last question. So, name something that's not a secret that people know, but most people don't know about you, if you get what I mean.
Hmm.
Like being a cook, but you already said that.
Yeah.
So that doesn't count.
People don't know about me.
Being afraid of snakes, but you've already said that.
Yeah, I already said I'm an only child. Oh, I mean, I think a lot of people don't know that I played powder puff football when I was younger.
I didn't know that.
I did. I
But
did.
that's cool.
My
That's an
senior year of
interesting
high
thing
school.
to know.
But yeah, I don't think people know that really.
Oh, well, I'm not really sure what mine is. I kind of think I'm an open book, and everybody in the whole world knows everything there is to know about me. Um, okay, I'll go along with you for a little bit with that one. I played volleyball for my school in high school, junior high
Wow.
school,
Okay.
and 1 year in high school. And I
That's cool.
love
Yeah,
volleyball.
we only did it our senior year, powder puff football. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Love, 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 love volleyball. I'll still play, but not well, but I will give it a go. But
I never played volleyball,
yeah,
only like in gym class. Like I never played it on a team. I was a cheerleader. Were you a
and I
cheerleader?
love basketball.
Oh, yeah.
But a cheerleader?
I was a
Is
cheerleader.
that what
Yeah.
you just asked?
Yeah. Were
You
you?
were?
Uh-huh.
No.
No.
No, I couldn't do anything. I wouldn't know how to do anything even remotely choreographed because I have no sense of any kind of rhythm or anything like that. So no.
Okay. I was a good cheerleader, I think. I
How
think
many
so.
years did you do that?
3 or 4, maybe 4.
Wow.
Yeah,
So that's a
fun.
good
I
one.
loved
I didn't know that
that.
about you.
I loved that camaraderie with the girls because, again, I don't have siblings or anything, so it was my time with the girls, and we, went to the games and cheered, and we went to
Yeah,
competition,
that's
and
fun.
we did dance competitions, and
Oh yeah, I totally get it. If I could do any of that, then it would make sense to me. But because no sense of rhythm and whatever, yeah, it didn't work
I
for
don't think I
me.
have any rhythm now as an adult, and I would definitely break a bone if I tried to do like a backflip. I never really did backflips, but I did like roundups and cartwheels and things, but I probably break something now.
Do you dance? If you're ever anywhere and there's dancing going on at a wedding or anything, will you dance?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was dancing. I went to an after party after a Bottle Rock last week, and I was there was their DJ, and it was like a club vibe with disco lights and disco balls, and I was dancing. It was fun.
Not me.
Not
Not
even at
me.
a wedding.
Zero sense of rhythm. Won't
Mhm.
do slow dance. Won't, I don't even care if we were the only people. Well, I shouldn't put my husband in it with me, but if I was the only person not dancing and everybody
Yeah,
was laughing at me, I didn't care.
I didn't used
I
to.
don't
I used
really.
to like just sit there like a bump on a log. No, 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 because I was embarrassed because I don't really have rhythm like that. Like I can do the choreographed moves, but like by myself. Now I just don't care. I'm like, whatever's fun. I'm just doing whatever's fun. I'll dance. I'll dance at a Yachtly cruise show. I'll dance wherever. Yeah. Mhm.
So are they still in Vegas?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, they're not there. They do that residency. They don't play. It's 5 times a year maybe that they play
Oh
there. I can't
wow.
remember how many.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to go. So next time you go, I want to
Yes,
go.
it's so much fun.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. Well, I'll be the one not dancing, so it'll be
Right?
easy to recognize me.
Yeah. They'll be like, "Is she mad?" No, she's just not dancing.
Is she deaf? Is she crazy? Well, unless you have anything else exciting to talk about, then we can wind it up.
Okay.
I appreciate you taking your time to chat with me.
Of course.
And I can't think if I've got anything else. I'm out of questions. Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. But I'm really glad to see you looking happy and well,
Thank
even if
you.
you're not, even if you're not one of those.
I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I'm
Well,
smiling. I mean, this is a real genuine smile. It's not a fake smile. So,
are you going out a lot
no. No,
other
but I
than
mean,
work stuff?
yeah, work stuff, traveling to festivals and stuff like that, but not really going out so much here at home. I did go out over the weekend though, because I had someone's birthday party to go to, so that was nice.
Did you dance there?
No dancing there.
Okay. Just
Nothing.
checking. All right. Lovely to see you. Lovely to speak to you. And I'll say goodbye. Thank you so much for talking to me, and thank you for tuning in. And have a lovely summer. But I'll be back in a couple of weeks anyway. Bye. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and be sure to follow Gabbing with Girlfriends on here so you never miss an episode. You can also find us on social media for more fun and in-depth conversations. Thank you.